Okay, let's see if we can get this with what's left of the battery. We are on the east side of the house, and this right here is what's known as a swamp. This is not drainage. This is not drainage. Sometimes the builder will say, well, you know, if it doesn't dry in 48 hours, then we consider that a problem. Well, if it's not draining, I consider that a problem. And then come out and some of them will say, hey, you know, well, our warranty company doesn't have a problem with this. Oh, really? Who's your warranty company? ABC? ABC, huh? Okay, yeah. Doesn't ABC own you? Oh, yeah, but we're different. One hand doesn't wash the other. It's totally different companies. I get it. Totally different companies. It's a slab foundation. These are called weep holes. We want these. Homeownership 101. All roofs leak. All walls leak. We want them to shed water faster than they accept it. Okay? Brick is a wonderful building product. This house could burn down and you could still use the brick. And it's a great insulator. But it's porous. It accepts water. So that's why we have to have these weep holes. Then we live in North Texas. So this is a long stretch of brick here. We have these things called control joints. Some people call them expansion joints. Call it what you will. But, you know, hopefully, just like the ones out there in the street, hopefully the movement will happen along these. You want to come and have these resealed every year or so, every couple of years. There's a condensing unit. Here's our swampage. I'm wading through here, and it rained like crazy this morning. That's what the builder's gonna say. Well, it was raining. I know, but it's not draining. It's not draining. Already checked that. Coming on along. Already checked this. Okay, this is a lintel. This is a metal thing right here. And anytime you have a lintel over brickwork, you're supposed to have weep holes. It'd been nice if they would have put flashing here. The Brick Institute thinks you should have flashing, but they say at a minimum. That's what they say, at a minimum. And you've got your minimum. You've got weep holes. Now the lintel is supposed to extend 6 inches past. See, that's about 6 inches. See that? That's what it's supposed to do. And sometimes you can see it and sometimes you can't. I come over here. Was this 6 inches? Yeah, it looks like it's closer to 5. Oh man. Nope, 6 inches. I thought I had you. I thought I had you, Mr. Builder. Oh, foiled again. Okay, this is the metal overhead door. It's all up. This is the garage. It's part of the exterior. Nice columns, brick, stonework, brickwork, more lintels, more weep holes. Over here on the front door. Lintels, weep holes. Right there. Moving on along. Windows, downstairs guest bedroom. Lintels, no weep holes. We're missing our weep holes over these lintels here. And by the way, it's just the garage car entry that's 6 inches. I don't know how far these are supposed to expand. If I knew, I'd tell you, but I don't. But I do know that we do not have weep holes. Double pane vinyl frame windows. Here's some more of that not drainage I was talking about. The code inspector was just here today. He says, he's going like, is that your stick over there? And he looked kind of concerned. I said, yeah, I know, I didn't, I think he's thought I might have forgotten it. No, I was saving it for this video because it's level. That's a 6-foot level. And he was concerned about that. So I don't know what's going to happen. But he and I are on the same page. We're on the same page about that. That's your closed dryer vent. You want to check that every once in a while. Make sure it's not leaking. All this brickwork looks nice. Now see these windows up here? They do not have bricks over them. They don't have lintels over them. You can't put weep holes in wood. Okay? Bathroom vents, bathroom vents. Another control joint. Another control joint. That's your fresh air vent. because it's a nice tight house. That's your fresh air vent. Okay, brings, you know, fresh air into the house so you don't get still house syndrome. Now, in some parts of the country, and maybe some other parts of the world, they don't like screens on these because you get a blue northern come in and it could cover it with ice, and then your heater won't work because your heater's not getting fresh air. It says something that we got a problem. But we don't have that problem here, okay? In North Texas, what we got is birds. More swampage, more swampage. Now this door right here, I'm running short on battery. I shouldn't. Oh, the door's locked. How about that? This is not inside out. These hinges, I'll address that later. I don't think I did you yet. I don't think you and me talked. I don't remember you. I remember a bunch of them. Gee, see how it works. I expected it to, but you know, inquiring minds want to know. Oh, I didn't turn you on either. You might want to get him to power wash this off, you know, the coarse brick, but the painters have been here with their buckets, and that's what all that is. We don't have rain gutters. Everything's looking fine, and we expect it to. It's a new house. It's a new house. We don't want to find problems. Boring is good. Boring is good, and coming on around. I think you saw this on another video, or you'll see it on an upcoming video. But this is the rain sensor, weather sensor for the lawn sprinkler system. So we do have one. We do have one. This retaining wall. Okay, it usually belongs to the high side. Because it keeps going, it's probably a community retaining wall, so it probably doesn't belong to anybody. I'm not sure. But usually the owner has the high side. I don't do surveys. And if it's farther from the house than twice its height, then in theory this retaining wall shouldn't have any effect on the foundation. So that's what did we learn? We learned not much. We learned that we got really crappy, really lousy drainage on the east and west walls. That the code inspector happens to agree with me. We learned that. We also learned that we do not have weep holes over the downstairs guest bedroom windows. For what I do, that's relatively clean. It's relatively clean. I guess I'll pick you up now. You've done your job, sir. Oh no, I'm going to take a picture of it.